live the first time, but I'm going live again. So we're gonna see what messages I got for the Sagittarius. I know I'm a Sag, so I know I'm pulling some messages on myself right now too. I'm just being honest. So I know a little about me and my life, what's going on, what I've been through. Okay. Yes, I was a Sagittarius in love. Yes, I was. I still am. I still am. I am. It's just not with who I was in love with. I am in love though. The person that I'm with now, like, treats me with so much respect, kindness, and he's patient with me. He don't judge me. He don't try to knock down my self-esteem. You know, and I'll be learning some lessons in the future about a man that was on the run of Scorpio. So I'll be learning some truth about that in the future. I see. Mm. And yes, in the past, I was with a Scorpio. I was in love with a Scorpio, but I later on fell out of love with that Scorpio because of all the trials and tribulations that we were going through. It's a lot in their story. Also, it was a lot, but I still kept managing to move forward. I did my dirt. Like me, I'm not gonna say that I was a goody goody two shoes person, or I'm just this perfect person on earth. I'm not, but I just chose not to tolerate certain things. So like I chose to like move on with my life. Yeah, I did want to get married at one time. Yes, I did. Dig me. Yeah, I communicated this, but like I learned to start like loving me. Like yes, people was talking shit about it too. People was talking mad shit. Like people was saying a lot of untrue shit, and like it woke me up to the untrue shit that people was telling me, and it caused me to have trust issues. It did, but like I later on started working on my trust issues and things like that of sorts, and I chose to move forward with my life. Like there was a lot going on with that situation. Like that whole situation was crazy. Like it was crazy. Like, like don't get me wrong. I really did think, you know, the man got a mental illness. I did is because the emotionally relationship that we had, but I seen that it didn't work out for us, so it wound up ending with this person. It's because I wound up, letting the truth be known. And it was like after I let the truth be known, I was hated after that. Which didn't make no difference of me is because I still chose to be the loving and caring individual that I was, but I chose to love me. So, you know, people was talking shit about it. I really don't even care. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't care. Like, people probably was planning my death too. I don't care because like my happiness was much more needed. Like, and I seen that I wasn't happy. Like, it's not all about the money. It's not all about the money with me. Like, I can get up and I can go to work and I can work for myself, get my own money and stuff like that. It's just the simple fact that like don't come in my life and want me to treat you with grace and loving and kind and be kind and caring to you and basically you're out there fucking basically speaking down on me, like basically like throwing like fucking dark magic at me and expecting me to basically be okay with you saying all these lies. So when I approach the situation is, oh, I didn't say this, I didn't say that. But later on down the line, like when it all boils down to it and it comes out, like soon as you leave a person or a person leave you, the truth finally comes out. And that's what happened. The truth finally came out. I call all types of liars. Like, yeah, I was stolen from and shit. Don't get me wrong. When I was younger, yeah, I used to fucking take from my fucking brothers. You know why? Because I didn't get no love shown from them. So yeah, I used to take from them. But then when as I grew up, like I learned to fucking ask or fucking go get it myself, not sit up here and depend on another person to go get it for me. So as I got older and I started seeing that like, who I attract is basically who I am. So I changed it up and I like start policing like a lot of people that no longer serve me. Like I used to get bullied, all types of shit. Like I used to get talked down on. Like my fucking brothers used to call me whores, hoes, and bitches. Like I was called all of that. So like I always thought that I was alone. And like once I start like leaning towards like God and stuff like that, like I did. I started leaning towards God is because like I'd seen in the relationships that I was building, it was false. Like people wasn't being honest with me. People was lying. Like people would tell half truths and not the whole truth. Like it was a lot going on, and like I eventually went to therapy about it. Is because like I was a lot of things that happened to me when I was younger, and a lot of my family used to deny it and used to basically call me a liar and say that I was throwing it under the rug when you know I was speaking the truth. So like later on down the line in life, like I put myself in therapy and things like that, and I actually talked to my therapist about that, and I told my therapist about that, and then like she like, what did you like? Did you feel like outcasted and things like that? Like, yeah, I felt outcasted, but then later on down the line in life, I started to like really look at life for what it was and start accepting things for what it is. So like I'm not hemmed up over that anymore. I actually like chose to forgive of the wrong things that happened to me, and I asked for forgiveness for my wrongdoings also. But like I just feel like we like what happened between that situation, like I don't want to come back from that. It's nothing that I can come back from that from, because it's just like whatever's done is done, and I'm not trying to come back from it. Like I'm not. I'm just being honest. All I want is just us to be able to co-parent and build a relationship based on our children. That's it. Like, and I'm just like so serious about that. Like I'm gaining the wisdom and the knowledge that I need to know about the whole situation. Like I've been gained it a long time ago, and I'm speaking on it today is because I just feel like that's something that I wanted to get out within myself. Like, and that's just me being honest. You get tired of people try to make you out to be something that you're not. And it's like that's the point that I'm at. Stop trying to make me be out to be something that I'm not. Like I would never keep nobody kids away from them. That's one thing about me. I would never, if I have children by you, bro, I don't want no money, no none of that shit. I don't want anything. Like just be the parent that you're supposed to be towards your kids. Like I'm not out here looking for a dollar, a cent, or none of that. Like I will get up and I will go get it is because that's what I was taught. That's how I was raised. Not to sit up here and just live off of no man. I don't know who can, but I don't like. I'm not okay with that. So like that's how I always been, and I just felt like that people wanted me to meet up to the expectations and shit of their life, but they can meet up to their own expectations. So it's just like, nah, I chose to move forward, and I'm actually happier that I moved forward is because I was miserable in that relationship because of the lies and shit like that. It ain't had nothing to do with no money. is because I was making my own money. I made sure that we were taken care of. So money wasn't never the issue in this situation. It was the simple fact that people was going around saying false information on my name instead of telling the truth and letting the whole truth be known, because that's who I am. I would let the whole truth be known. People chose to deny it and lie about it, and I chose to tell the truth. And so yeah, it wound up being an abusive relationship. Yes, it did. And it wound up, making people real envious. And I don't know why, but I got told that, I think that I'm better than other people. I think that I'm better than somebody. I ain't better than no motherfucking body at all. I'm not better than nobody. I'm not Mrs. Perfect. Everything in my life ain't motherfucking perfect. I'm not a perfect person. Like, I got my flaws too. And I acknowledge them. And it's all about if them people is going to acknowledge their own flaws. Like, so that's what I started looking at. Like, is my flaws acknowledged? Am I acknowledging my flaws? And then I had to take a look in the mirror, like, bitch, you gonna keep acknowledging your flaws and they're not acknowledging their flaws? Okay, well then it's time to release it and let it go. It's because people will only acknowledge their flaws if it's beneficial to them and it makes them look good. That's the only way. Like, I don't give a fuck if this shit make me look good, make me look bad. I really don't care. I don't, because I learned to accept myself for who I am. And that's the message in the mail. That is the message of today. Learn to accept yourself for who you are. You're not going to be perfect. Like, you're not. You're not. I haven't met not one fucking perfect person in my motherfucking life since I've been living for the 26 years of my life. And like, I'm at a point where like I'm not about to keep having failed victories and stuff in my life, because I got people around me that think that I think that I'm better than them. I'm not better than anybody. And I've been saying this for years. No matter who I was around, I'm not better than nobody. Everybody go through their shit. So it's just like, you get tired of motherfuckers keep trying to make you a villain. And when you ain't even trying to play the victim for real. Like, and that's just being honest. I ain't trying to be nobody victim. I ain't trying to be victimized. Whatever happened to me, it happened to me, and it happened to me for a reason. Like, obviously, my family was karmic as shit, and they was sitting up here acting like they of the God, the most God of all. But what God are you really worshiping? That's what I be wanting to know with some of my family. What God are you really worshiping? And at this point, like, I don't give a fuck who feels some type of way in my family, because y'all motherfuckers like to throw stones and hide hands, and y'all don't like to be real. So it is what it is. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, not about to sit up here and say I ain't never did nothing to nobody. Yes, I have. I did a lot to people. Only because of the shit that was done to me. Especially while I was younger. Like, the fuck, I was a little ass girl. I was a little ass girl. So you basically telling me that I wanted all of this shit that happened to me in my life to happen to me. Especially being a little ass girl. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Come on. It's not the fucking truth. And don't get me wrong, I went and I talked to my therapist about all this shit. Yes, I did. While I was in Johnstown, yes, I sure enough did. Yes, I sure enough did. I went and I talked to my therapist about all this shit. And I told her everything. People kept trying to hide it. Oh, you got fake ass aunts coming around you. Oh, I love you. Fake ass cousins coming around. Oh, I love you. And I'm here for you if you need me. And okay, well, if you feel like that, then where the fuck would you at when all this shit was happening to me? But you know what? I'm going to forgive you and I'm going to move forward. I'm just going to focus on myself now. There's no point of sitting up here trying to fucking make some shit work. when it ain't working. It ain't working. It ain't shaking and baking. Like, and when my mom died, the family really died apart even further. And when her mom died, the family drifted apart even further than what it did when my mom died. So it's like, is we gonna be real or is we gonna be fake? Which one? Like, I'm not with it. Like, for real, I'm not with it. Capricorn. I got Capricorn in my chart. Fire signs. I'm a Sagittarius. I got Libra in my chart. Spiritually protected. Okay? Because motherfuckers out here painting false pictures, holding back secrets. I will be finding that out tomorrow. Like, it's so crazy. It's because, like, people just is okay with being fucking secretive, sneaky, conniving, holding on to stuff that's meant to fall. My mom could be talking to me. Cancer, I got Cancer in my chart too. I have that in my third house, rules by communication, right? Yeah. Social Security disability. My mom talking. Learning lessons from the past. Face your fears. I got told that I was stealing from my mom. I was stealing her money. Yeah, I was stealing her money and spending it on me. That's what I got told. Yeah. I was stealing her money and spending it on me. When I do hair and shit like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh, Sagittarius, again, which is me. In March, which is Pisces season, you will experience happiness and joy. And this could be my mom telling me this. Okay? Because I will be loved one day. Like, and I am getting loved. Fuck, like, never know. I just feel like, is my dad my real dad? Because motherfuckers been throwing evil eye and lying. That's all I'm saying. Why I'm up here living my life. So, like, telling you, it's, it's something deeper going on than what, you know, my family and everybody try to present to me. Even with my dad's side, I got told that I'm going to get left to raise my kids by myself, by my Aunt Bert. But, you know, these is the people who is supposed to be my family. I'm waiting around for people to raise my kids, for these men to raise my. I'm not waiting around for nobody to raise my kids. I'm gonna raise them. You know why? Because I laid down and I had them. So I'm not about to be up here waiting for no man to raise my kids 1:11 on the clock as I say that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that. What, I'm just gonna sit around and wait for somebody to come? Like, I'm not doing that. Fuck, I ain't even wait around and wait for my dad to come raise me. Fuck, you think I'm gonna sit up here and wait for a man to come try to raise my kids? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not waiting. My my wishing on a star. Not doing none of this shit. Fuck that. Like, I'm gonna focus on me. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna focus on me, the family that I'm building, and that's it. Like, real it. I don't have no problem with being by myself. I don't have no problem with being alone. I'm sorry, Capricorn energy again. Yes, I do have it in my chart, and I have Aries in my chart too. I don't have no problem with being alone. I don't. Yes, I'm gonna speak my truth. That's what I'm doing now. Motherfuckers is not loyal. That's all it is. Motherfuckers is not loyal. People are not loyal. People are not loyal. I know people are lying. Sagittarius again. And I'm not just pulling Sagittarius just to be pulling Sagittarius. I have other signs coming out here. These are signs that's in my chart. Like I'm over it. But it's not about to keep. Like I would speak my truth, even in the last relationship before I got into this relationship, that last relationship that I was in. Like it was happy in the beginning. Don't get me wrong, it was happy. It was so called happy in the beginning. Let's keep it real. It was. It was so called happy in the beginning. When in all actuality, I was being used to make somebody else mad. When motherfuckers really couldn't just take the time out to just go fix their problems, to go like actually figure out what who they want and where they want to be. No, motherfuckers decided to still come around and stay in my energy or be in my face because I'm a nice hearted person. I can't just see nobody hurt and upset and down and out. And that's where I be fucking up at with my own self. Like I made sure a lot of people was good. Like literally made sure that they was good. Where's the in return? But I'm not even looking for nothing in return. You know why? Because I'm not no hateful ass fucking person. I don't expect anything from anybody. If anything, I expect myself to become the best version of myself. That's what I expect. I expect of myself. I'm going to be realistic. I'm not going to be non-realistic. Like fuck that. I was that for what 2 years. I was sitting up here being non-realistic, being unrealistic, not being real with myself on what's really going on around me because I wanted to be in love so bad. No, like what the hell? Like what am I just gonna keep being dumb, full of gum? Like that was the younger me. I'm a grown ass woman now. Like I'm not no, not being dumb. When I was younger and I thought that I liked somebody and somebody liked me, it wasn't that. They wanted this pussy and that was it. Excuse my language, but I'm being real. I'm being real. That's what it was. I'm not with it anymore. So it's just like, nah. I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna mind my business. And I'm gonna let life play out how it play out for me. So like I'm not about to be up here doing what I was doing. Yes, I was cheating in my last relationships. That's because I was getting cheated the fuck on. So what I'm just gonna keep going tick for tack, tick for tack, tick for tack? Fuck no. I'm not gonna keep sitting up here lowering my worth because that's what you think I should do. So what I'm just gonna keep going tick for tack, tick for tack, tick for tack. I'm gonna go sleep with this person because you sleeping with that person. So I'm gonna go sleep with this person. No, no, I'm not. I'm not about to keep disrespecting myself because that's what I'm doing, disrespecting myself and only myself. I'm only disrespecting myself, and that's what it is. So that's how I feel. So in January, this could be an air sign that's saying that they're falling out of love with you, Sagittarius, and they feel alone. So they want to go to bars and clubs and shit and go see other women because they're really, in all actuality, in love with somebody else. And I feel like that's part of my story too. I kept sitting up here accepting things and sitting up here believing the lies. Oh, I love you. But then you're going out with other fucking people to go do other things with other females. You're hollering at other females. You're dealing with other females because you was stuck. Didn't know what to do, how to say it. You wanted to bring other people in your relationship instead of working on that shit yourself and just saying fuck everybody else and how they feel. It's all about how you feel. What you feel as though that should be right. No, instead you go for everybody else. So I start choosing myself. I'm not about to go off with everybody else say. I don't care about what everybody else say. I went off of how I felt in the heart space. So yes, it got my heart broken. Yes, it did. More than once. It's not the first time. Like, that wasn't the first time of me getting my heart broken. So when I felt that it was getting like harder for me to pull away from that person, I had to fully release myself and tell myself, like, is this what you're gonna keep allowing in your life? So you just want to keep allowing someone to keep disrespecting you because they're not attracted to you physically, emotionally? No, move on. Leave that person behind. And that's what I had to do. Move on, leave that person behind. Because I was up here being dumb. I'm not choosing to be dumb no more. I'm not choosing that anymore. I had motherfuckers sitting up here calling my kids dirty. Motherfuckers sitting up here and saying that my daughter was fat. She overweight. So I need to go put her on a treadmill. Like, who says that about fucking kids? So I start analyzing out my life, start seeing what no longer serves me, and start kicking that shit up out of my lane. Because I got tired of going through the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I wasn't doing nothing but hurting myself. So I woke myself up by stop hurting myself and loving myself more. And I'm not going to say that that person was an all bad person. No, he wasn't. It was just the shit that motherfuckers was doing and thought that they was going to hide from me. Instead of being honest with me and being real with me, it took for us to get in an argument or something for the truth to come out. I don't have time to keep going through that shit. And that's how I felt. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was telling myself. I had to wake up and look in the mirror each and every day and realize that I'm the only person that can stop me from being me. And I had to wake up to that. And I woke up to that. And I chose to walk away from the things that was not making me happy. I chose to go be happy. And it's like, once you choose to go be happy, that's when people want to come. Oh, you in a relationship now? Oh, well, why you go? I thought after we got done and dealing with each other and left each other alone, you wasn't going to have no more kids. This is what I was told. That's one of the things that I was told. Another thing that I was told, well, damn, yeah, I know I hurt you real, real bad or whatever, but I didn't think that you would go and move on and start dealing with someone else. I know that I hurt you though. Okay. I understand that you hurt me too, but I healed from that shit. We can move past that shit. Try to compromise and fucking actually like be able to have a conversation. Cause I'm done with the argument. I'm not dealing with you anymore. And I'm not about to drag this shit into my new relationship of me being happy. Something that I haven't had in years. I thought I had it because we was going on trips, we was doing this, we was doing that, but then I had to realize like the real true happiness that I'm looking for lies within me. So now that I know that, and I took notes on that myself, I'm good. Like, I'm focused on healing myself for the better. I done got myself back into school and all of that, and I love it. I love it. I got school today from 6 to 9. I love it. I'm up here. It started me a while to start my own channel because I just had this self doubt. Oh, nobody's not gonna watch me. Oh, nobody's not gonna like it. Or nobody like. In all actuality, I really don't even care. Like, I'm putting the message out there. I'm putting the message out there. I'm letting you know what I've been through in life, what I have experienced in life. It might touch somebody out there. You never know. Might be going through the same thing, or they might have went through the same thing. Like, this is just me being real. Me being real with myself. With me. Not sitting up here living in a fairy tale. Living in fantasy land. Expecting different results from shit that's never gonna change. That you might as well say I done gave a billion fucking chances to. But I'm just gonna keep taking chance, giving chance after chance after chance after chance, and not know my worth. I'm basically letting that man know that, like, fuck my worth. Like, you could do whatever you want to me. You want to go cheat? You could cheat on me. I'm still gonna be with you. You can hurt me. I'm still gonna be with you. I'm gonna tolerate that hurt. I'm gonna tolerate the cheating. I'm gonna tolerate the lies because you're still here. No, fuck that. Don't be here. If that's what you're gonna do, don't be here. Don't be here. Because I finally have accepted myself and love myself enough to walk the fuck alone. And that's just me being honest. Like, what, the sex? The sex could be good. For what? The moment? Because then after that sex, then what? After the sex is done, then what? What are you feeling? After the sex, do you even want to touch the person? Do you even want to fucking lay up underneath the person? Like, do you even want to be near that person? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Because after the sex, what do you have? After the money is gone, what do you have? What is there? Nothing. So why keep holding on to shit that no longer serves you? It no longer serves you. Like, I literally sat there, went through a whole lot, got dragged out of a house by my hair. You dig me? I got dragged out of a house by my hair. Okay, I crashed a car into another car. You dig me? And I admitted it to the cops. I didn't hide it. I didn't say I didn't do it. I said I did it to them. And all they did was take my car. And you know what's crazy? Because one of my family members drove me back around to my old house to go get stuff from out of my old house, and my kid's TV got broken in front of the cops. And basically, the cops got told that I couldn't get shit out of there, nothing. But I still was able to get what I needed for not me, for my child. Because that was my main concern. My main concern wasn't me no more. It wasn't me no more. I had to snap back to reality and tell myself it's not about me. It's about this baby I got in this car seat and these two little girls that I have. So what, I'm just gonna keep making it about me? Fuck no. I can't keep making it about me. I gotta make it about them. So yes, later on down the line, I got into the hands of releasing people, things, places, whatever that no longer serve me. I let it go. And I'm still letting go of things that no longer serve me. Like, all I'm just trusting the process that the Most High got for me. I've been building a relationship with Him years ago. Years. Like, this is not no new thing for me or anything of me knowing who he is above. This is not new to me. I've been building a relationship with him for a very long time. Before I even jumped into them other two relationships, I was building a relationship with God a very long time ago. Like, we're living in a new world order right now as we speak. Like, is anybody woke today? I'm just trying to figure it out. They threw all their free money, all their money out there to see who actually wanted to go to work or who didn't. They just, they're shutting the government down now. The government is running out of funds. All the motherfuckers is up here stealing and lying, saying that they're running out of funds, which I really don't believe that the government is running out of funds. I'm sorry. We gotta pay your taxes each year. So how y'all running out of funds? Again? So I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I know that a whole lot of this old shit need to go because it says future learning lessons in the future and the past. So obviously, I still got some more lessons that's being learned and that will be coming up in the future. And I'm ready for it. You know why I'm ready for it is because as we speak, like I'm learning to open up to myself and be myself. Be my authentic self, not what someone wants me to be. Like, I'm over that. I don't have no room for that no more. I don't. In June, it will be something different. I'm telling you, it is. In June, it will be something different. And I talk to God, because truth be told, there's some real live bullshit going on, and it will be happening around November in the winter time. So I'll be seeing. Like, I know I'm still learning lessons. I know I am. So, like, with that being said, like, those is like criteria in my life. Those are like through, you know, the depression that I went through. Like, I'm not depressed no more. Sorry. Yeah, my baby in the background. I ain't stressed no more. I'm chilling there. I'm flowing with life, and whatever life throw at me, like, I'm here to catch that shit. Cause like, that's just what it is. So like, that's my life. Those is my messages for myself and for others out there who might have went through the same things that I have went through. And you know, I hope y'all have a good day. And I'll be back later on with a video. I'll upload another video later on. But this is the Sagittarius truth right here. It's my truth. I'll holler at y'all later.